as they go into the sky. Are you kidding me? This is disgusting. Welcome back to the Accurate Battle Simulator. My name is Crow, and today we have an interesting mod brought to you by a new modder. The modder's name is They Call Me Zerbo version 2, and he has created an Artemis God powers kind of hybrid mod. I'll explain in a second. We'll call him Zerbo because that's in short. Zerbo has made it so that Artemises each shoot different projectiles. I'll have a link in the description down below to the mod in case you're curious. But before we get to the Artemis mod, he has two other units, one called the Miscellaneous King and one called the Mini Gunner. Okay, the Mini Gunner is already shooting. Slow down, calm down. I gotta introduce you guys before you start shooting. Check out, he's using the harpoon gun, but it's not shooting harpoons. It seems to be shooting musket balls or other forms of gun pellets, and he's rocking a terrifying, he's got no eyes. Why do you have no eyes? How are you aiming if you can't see? And a farmer's hat, because, you know, farmer's hats. And over here, the Miscellaneous King, it looks like a dude with two eyes. Did you steal his eyes? Is that what's going on here? Are you guys like a pair, a twosome, and you stole his eyes? Are you projecting your vision to him so he can see? Is this some sort of like psychic link between you guys? He's also rocking the fire stuff from Blackbeard, and the giant sword, and the Viking helm outfit, and some sandals from the ancient faction. Interesting. Let's let them fight and see what happens. And the gunner is a machine gunner. Shoot, is the sound... Well, that was fast. All right, let me get this machine gunner, before we get to the Artemises, guys, let me get this machine gunner on some bigger targets. So the machine gunner has the sound effect of the harpoon gun, which is good because I don't want like a really loud bang. Imagine like bang, 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 bang really fast. That'd be extremely annoying. How much damage does this deal? Oh, that's not a lot of damage. He's pretty weak. Like if we were to like, you know, just work with some hobbits, that'd be like a bunch of clubbers. I bet you can mow down an army, no problem. Okay, yeah. So he's definitely an anti-army weapon. He can destroy clubbers, no issue, but he does have a problem with something big like the Ice Giant. How about his little counterpart? The other guy, the guy with both eyes. I mean, that guy had like no eyes. This guy, the Miscellaneous King, has both eyes. What do? You walk pretty quick, you've got your sword, and you dodge. He has a dodge, really fast movement, keeping away from the clubbers, using his sword pretty effectively. Not very good against large armies, though when you consider the Trail of Dead Bodies, maybe that is pretty good. Well, how does he do against something a little bit bigger, a little bit more powerful, something like the Ice Giant? Let's double check. Ice Giants. Ice Giant, how much damage do you deal to an Ice Giant? Wait for it. Are you gonna attack me? You're just gonna like chill on my ankles. Here, let me back away from you, okay? Here, I'll back away because your sword's too big for your body. Okay, so it doesn't deal that much damage. I was hoping it was like, you know, just god-destroying sword damage, but it's just okay. On to the point of this. Let's start with the Firework Artemis. You know what? No one likes to only have one. Let's put a whole bunch of Artemises. And these Firework Artemises are gonna go after a boatload of raptors because I want to see it. I want to see firework. Yeah, Artemises shooting fireworks. So if you want to have some fun with Artemises that shoot awesome random things, oh, I'm dying. It's so good. This is why you play Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, guys. To do crazy stuff like this. Look, the raptors latched onto the Artemises and brought them into the sky because of the fireworks. That's really cool. Hold on, I'm gonna zoom out. Check that out. That is just awesome. So that was the Firework Artemis. What about the Spear Artemis? You mean to tell me he's actually just gonna like straight up shoot spears? Let's get some halberd units in there. Hey, get some halberd units in there. Whoa, wow. Oh, wow, they're not super... Okay, so when I pictured in my brain Artemis's god powers, I pictured the spears going super far. Because if you remember from the God Powers mod, you can shoot spears at a pretty good arc and they have a very fast travel speed. Here, I think they're taking the projectile speed or projectile force, the projectile oomph from the bows. And a bow, logically, can't shoot a spear very well. So now we... You can tell as soon as the halberds get into this range, they're just getting speared down. That's pretty good. How well does that work against something a little more chunky, a little more oomph, a whole lot more HP? Like, oh, I don't know, an Ice Giant. What happens when the Ice Giant gets into the spears? There you go. There you go. Oh, wow. Okay, so the damage is way better than I expected. Just completely demolished the Ice Giant. Then again, how many spears are in there? Hold on, I think I can count. It looks like 5? 5, 1, 2, 3, 5. 5 spears per volley. My God. Up next, we have Potion Artemis. It's Larry in Artemis form, guys. It's Larry. It's literally Larry. So Potion Artemis, we're gonna have a whole boatload of knights. I'm gonna send in armies of knights who are just gonna get potioned to death. How far the potions shoot? Not very far. Again, because you're using the arrow's projectile strength, it's harder to shoot heavier objects out of a bow, which is perfectly logical as these knights. I think this is probably the most vicious of the Artemises. Like, these knights aren't dying quickly. They're not dying immediately, but they're being absolutely crowd controlled. They can't do anything. They can't even get remotely close to the Artemises. As soon as they get into the range of this fog of green death, they're slowly dying while confused. That's just cruel and unusual. I'm not saying I'm biased because I like Larry, he's my boy, but I think this is my favorite Artemis power so far. The next Artemis is an Ice Artemis. Interesting. Ice Artemis. So it's probably going to slow down things fairly well. I wonder how far they shoot as well. Let's do something interesting. I want something melee like captains. Let's get a bunch of captains in there and see how well the Ice Archers do his captain. So there's the maximum range. Artemis's range should be a lot better than that, but it's not. And now the captains are being slowed down, but the captains do get close enough, or maybe just a handful, because Artemis's fire rate is pretty good. Aren't ice arrows like 0 damage by default? Like, if I remember the God Power mod, ice arrows don't have a ton of damage, even if logically, if I stab 13 of them into your chest, you would die, because logic. The next Artemis is the Lightning Artemis. Please tell me it's just gonna shoot straight up Zeus lightning bolts. That's all I want to see. Just a massive amount of Zeus lightning bolts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a whole bunch of army here, and hopefully it is Zeus's lightning bolts, and it does chain lightning, which I think would be sick. Let's find out. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, yeah, it is Zeus's lightning bolt. It strikes them. Chain lightning. Oh my God, that was disgusting. Oh my God. That was so good. Oh, we're gonna have fun with that later. Next up, we have Bomb Artemis. Oh, please tell me she's shooting cannonball bombs. Please give me cannonball bombs. Let's have some jousters who just want to go on in and be like, hey, jousters, please tell me shooting cannonball bombs. No, those are not cannonball bombs. Those are the bombs from the pirate bomb unit. So now we have a constant stream of explosion, a wall of explosion. As the knights, as the jousters get close, they just get destroyed. It's like a perfect wall of exploding death, and it's just unfair. That is disgusting. That is like almost the, oh no, the bomb blew among the Artemises. If you manage to get close to the Artemises, the bombs actually kind of destroy themselves. They start destroying their own bomb Artemis units as the Artemises go flying into the sky. Very powerful effect, so long as you can keep the enemy armies away. If you can't, the bombs will kill yourself, especially when you're this Artemis and you're shooting behind your back. Next up, we have the Balloon Artemis, and I just go with one. Let's go with one. I just want to see this dude fly. Fly! Whoa! How? What? 1, that's a lot of balloons. 2, he didn't even get a chance to fly. He just instantly died. So let's put another Ice Giant. I want to see Ice Giants fly. Damn it. Fly. Fly. Well, they started to fly before they died. That's a thing. Okay, how about 3 Ice Giants? I want to see them fly. I don't want to see them die. And they start to fly. And they start to die. Okay, so the Balloon Artemises are way better than I expected. Let's remove these and let's do a swarm tactic, okay? Let's do a lot of units. Maybe it'll be less effective against more units? Like, you know how some attacks are good against tons of units and some attacks are better against few units? That's how they work. Let's see the body. Oh no, this unit is just as good against everything as they go into the sky. Are you kidding me? This is disgusting. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God. Insane. And now they're falling and getting shot at and falling and getting shot at and falling. Look at that. Look, just That's a cool unit. Remember I always said we'd get back to the Zeus Artemis later? Yeah, okay, here we go. This is all I want to do. Okay, I'm just gonna do like this and go 20. 20 sounds good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna set something up. Okay, this is more than 500 hobbits. I just want to see the lightning completely decimate an army of 500 hobbits. In 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go. Hobbits, lightning, firing out, smacking the hobbits. Oh, hold on, maximum slow-mo. Maximum slow-mo. Look at that. Oh my god. That is so cool. That is so cool. It's like art. You know, it's beautiful art. You can just see the lightning getting closer, moving in, about to strike, and branching out. Regular slow-mo. Activate. Absolute death. Full speed. Full speed with lag. Army destruction. Pure, disgusting army destruction. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna zoom all the way out and go. This is. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, this is bad, guys. Why do I get these ideas? What makes me think this is a good idea, boss? I don't know. I mean, come on. That's what TABS is all about, right? This is what TABS is all about. Arrows, balloons. There's a lot of ice giants. Oh no, I might have underestimated them. Oh, they're in amongst the Artemises and they're punching them to death. Now there's Artemises in the sky because they're accidentally shooting each other. This is embarrassing. What an embarrassment. This is so uncomfortable and so awkward. Balloons flying into the sky. Ice giants not caring. Look at all the Artemises in the sky. It's very pretty. Red and blue. It's kind of got a weird like Valentine's Day vibe because of all the red balloons and stuff. But yeah, this is the thing.